want to remind gun owners of a couple crucial safety precautions. First, keep all firearms locked and stored in cases or lockboxes, and keep the keys or combinations out of sight. And second, make sure to unload all weapons after hunting trips or range visits. These safety precautions were brought to you by Smoke Trails in Axton, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Comfort and style, two things that should really match you when it comes to furniture. Furniture Mart in Fort Morgan has a team that's trained to help you get both.
Josh and his whole staff and Furniture Mart have treated us very well. We had no idea what we were doing, and they just helped us out with every little thing.
Dalton trusts our team to match his furniture to his comfort and style, and so should you. Come see us at Furniture Mart in Fort Morgan today.
I'm Dalton Reiser with the Denver Broncos, and I get all my furniture at Furniture Mart, where the pros shop.
If you consider your office to be the bed of a pickup or the cab of a tractor, the Brush State Bank might be a good fit for you. For years, we've been signing loans and having conversations about your farming and ranching operation on a tailgate or around the kitchen table. Give Brush State Bank a try. Brush State Bank, located inside Livestock Exchange in Brush. Napa know-how.
A great lineup of pressure washers, air compressors, generators, hand tools, and power tools. Shop your local University Napa in Sterling, Ray, Yuma, and Brush.
This is Dustin from A&R Automotive and Tire. Why should you consider buying your tires from us? Well, maybe because when you do, you'll get free tire rotations and free flat repairs. We're also part of the nationwide road hazard tire program. What that means for you is no matter where you are in the country, if you get a flat, you can get to a shop that will fix it or replace it for free. A&R Automotive and Tire, 203 Edison Street in Brush, and find us online at anrauto.com.
Today on Hey Culligan, better water that cares. Jane's on the line.
Hey Culligan, how can I avoid using all those plastic water bottles that harm the sea turtles?
Jane, our always-on drinking water system helps eliminate the equivalent of 15 billion single-use plastic bottles a year. So, you see, Culligan cares about sea turtles, too.
Aw, plastic pollutes and Culligan cures.
That's catchy, Jane, and totally true.
I'll take it, like now.
Jane, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
The most games, the most sports, the most action. Your home for the Sterling Tigers is 1230 KSTC.
Back here in Wally Post Gymnasium on the campus of Sterling High School, Sean Nash here with you, and let's meet our starting lineups brought to you by Great Western Tire, 1020 West Main Street in Sterling. First, for the visiting Liberty Common Eagles, it will be number 10, sophomore Pierce Richardson, number 12, senior Dane Reeves, number 20, Kyle Baldwin, another sophomore, number 21, Max Freevert, a junior, and finally number 34, Colton Lipsy, a sophomore. The Eagles are 1-5 on the season under head coach Malik Brooks. They are in their navy blue uniforms, the Eagles in red text across the front, the white numbers with the red borders, and then the red stripes down the sides with a little cut in between intermittently with the blue showing through. And now let's meet the home starters for your Sterling Tigers, and it is the usual suspects for your first-year head coach Brad Hetzler. Number 5, Ben Browning, the senior guard at 5'11". Wyatt Milburn, the 6'4" junior forward, wearing number 10. Number 11, Ethan Tyne, the sophomore on the wing, standing at 6'2". And then it's number 20, Trevor Berg, the senior guard at 5'11". And finally, number 22, Ryder McConnell, the senior guard at 6'3". Tigers in their home whites tonight. Tigers in black text across the front, the orange numbers with the black border, then the orange collar, and the orange stripes horizontally down the sides of the uniform with the gray dot blocks in between. As Ryder McConnell gives the fist bumps to the officials, the team huddles up one more time, and we are just about ready for basketball here in 2023. The Tigers 6-1 on the season, still ranked number 15 in the 4A polls, but there hasn't been a poll since December 19th, so if the Tigers can take care of business here tonight and here at home against Highland, I think they may start seeing that respect they're starting to earn in the 4A polls and the whole prospect of what people are expecting here over the next couple of months. The march to the Denver Coliseum begins for the Sterling Tigers here at home. Tip-off, it's between McConnell and Freevert controls it for the Eagles, moving left to right on your radio dial. Pierce Richardson moves right side, dribbles to the top, gives it left side volleyball line to Reeves. Into the left wing, driving high elbow extended. It's Baldwin, skips it across, baseline jumper, good from 15 feet for Lipsy. And the Eagles out to a quick 2-0 lead, 20 seconds into the contest. McConnell, right wing, hands it off to Tyne. Bounce pass, free throw line. Milburn backing down, kicks it out right wing three. McConnell rims out, no good. And the defensive rebound is grabbed by Richardson. Eagles up the floor, up 2-0. Richardson left sideline across midcourt, all the way up to the perimeter, gets a screen towards the half moon, picks up his dribble, skips it across into the right corner to Lipsy, hands it off right wing. It's with Reeves. Reeves up top, Berg guarding left side, kicks it out into the left corner to Lipsy, feed inside underneath the backboard, pass out to Richardson. Back to Richardson, who faked the pass, and then he's fouled on the way up. And that was Freevert that set up that play from underneath the backboard, and they get Ben Browning for the foul, his first, team's first. Richardson at the line for two, averaging 7 points per game this season. Team high among those available tonight for the Eagles, at least in the starting lineup. First shot off the back of the rim, no good. Luke Tynan, number 11, on the bench to start off. He's actually the leader of those here tonight. Under 8.5 points per game is Richardson good on the second. He gets 1 of 2, and it's 3-0 Eagles here early. Of course, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Liberty Common without their leading scorer. Carson Ford missing his third game in 7 contests this season. Browning drives left side, high pass right wing to Berg. He drives inside, skips it back to Browning, left corner three, off the back of the rim, no good. Berg, the offensive rebound for the Tigers. Sterling resets the offense out up top with Berg, right sideline. Pass left of center to Milburn. Rips the ball through, hands it off to McConnell up top, coming from the right side. Dribbles to the left wing, nothing there. Backs it up against Richardson. Nearly loses it at the right elbow. Able to gather it back up with the right hand. Back to Browning. Browning underhand scoop, and nothing but backboard there. Nice move, but couldn't finish it. And the defensive rebound is grabbed by Max Freevert. And the Eagles, leading 3-0, have a chance to extend the early lead. 6:20 to go here in the first. Up top, basketball is with Baldwin. He hands it off. Drive by Richardson, kicks it out, and it's worked right wing to Baldwin again. Off the pass from Lipsy, Baldwin top of the key, pass left side to Reeves. Reeves drives in with the right hand all the way to the rim, off the square and in. Able to get it over Trevor Berg. Liberty Common 0-7 all-time against the Sterling Tigers. And the closest matchup, you have to go back to a few years ago, 2017, 80-53, as Browning puts up a left corner three. That one comes up short off the rim, and the defensive rebound is grabbed by Lipsy. So these Eagles, not worried about their record right now, not worried about the overall record against the Tigers. They've come to play here in the opening 2.5 minutes. They lead 5-0 with the basketball. It's up top. Richardson passes into the right corner. Baldwin drives to the Tiger paw in the lane, kicks it out left side baseline. That one off the rim, and a high rebound by Ethan Tyne. The miss there for Lipsy. Tyne across midcourt, pass left wing to Browning. Browning puts it on the floor. He tried to lay it up. I think there, either that or he was trying to pass it out. It was tipped away and stolen. And the first turnover of the contest for the Tigers. On the other end, a charge call against Dane Reeves, driving down the right side of the lane. He laid it in, but the basket won't count. And that's Reeves' first, team's first turnover as well. 5-0, Tigers slow out of the gate here to start off the new calendar year. 3 minutes gone. Tyne brings it across midcourt, right of center, dribbles to the left wing, hands it off to Browning. Browning dribbling with the right hand, backs it up to the volleyball line, picks up his dribble. Richardson draped all over him. Bounce pass in the middle, nobody looking for the ball, and it's stolen away. But then Max Freevert, as he started to go up the floor, traveled with it, so the Tigers catch a break there. Have it turned right back over to him. 2 turnovers by each side here early. 4:53 to play in the first quarter. Tigers still looking for the first points. Baseline inbound to Milburn, left wing. And it's into McConnell. The hook shot, nothing but backboard there. And the defensive rebound is grabbed by Baldwin. Tigers haven't seen a shot go down yet as Reeves drives from the left side, elbow extended, kicks it out. It's worked to Baldwin up top, stops at the free throw line. Pass right wing to Lipsy, dribbles top of the key. Milburn guarding. Handoff left side to Richardson, trying to drive through the free throw line. Browning, tough defense there. It's worked back out to Baldwin on the left wing. McConnell guarding him. Handoff to Richardson in the left corner. Dribbles to the elbow. Across the free throw line, ball off his knees on the floor, and Milburn able to dive on it and able to get it up to Trevor Berg, who outlets it to Ben Browning behind the defensive basket. Third turnover by Liberty Common here in the quick stretch. 4:10 to go, and Browning drives, lane open up for him, and the layup good, and the Tigers finally on the board here in 2023. Browning's been trying to get the offense going. He's been aggressive, driving to the rim, and finally gets one off the square there, and see if that wakes up the Tigers as Liberty Common takes their opening timeout, a 30-second here on the floor. 4:03 to play in the first quarter. 5-2 Liberty Common. And for the Eagles, this is just what you got to do. Keep the Tigers off the scoreboard as long as you can and see if you can just put that doubt in their mind more and more that the Tigers can't get that offense going, because we've seen Sterling, even this group already this season, when they get on a run, they can score a lot of points quickly. That has been the MO of Sterling Tigers basketball, at least in the 7 years that I've been fortunate to cover this program. Of course, under Mike Holloway, who decided to change up careers after 19 seasons. Brad Hessler steps from the assistant role and takes over as the head coach and basically has the program humming along just as it was last season. Trying to continue that long streak of Final Four appearances, going to be easier said than done. Being in 4A this season as Liberty Commons back to work, up by 3. Reeves has it right wing, Berg guarding. Doesn't look like any substitutions on either side, as it's Reeves still dribbling on the right side into the corner, trying to hand it off, and a travel called. Should have given it up there. He had Kyle Baldwin in the corner, and Liberty Common has turned it over 4 times now here in the last minute and a half or so. 3:45 to go. Tigers down by 3 with the basketball. Berg jogs it up through the backcourt. Across the eye of the Tiger logo here at Wally Post Gym. Bounce pass, right elbow extended to Milburn, and Milburn shuffled the pivot foot, never dribbled, and he travels with it. Third turnover by the Tigers. First substitution will be number 33, Marcus Carter, a junior, in for Liberty Common, as he'll give Lipsy a breather. Carter has not scored this season of 4 appearances. Reeves, left wing, drives through the lane. Runner too strong over the rim, no good. Milburn, the defensive rebound for Sterling. On the other end, Ethan Tyne, the fast break layup, left side, and lays it in with the right hand. And that's what we saw Ethan do against Wellington a couple of weeks ago, last time out for the Tigers, just sprinting the floor as soon as he sees the shot goes up. And the Tigers are down by 1. It's 5-4, 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Left wing, it's with Reeves, 5 feet beyond the arc. Berg guarding. Reeves crossover dribble, drives through the right elbow, spins middle blocks, hands it off. The runner too high off the backboard. Tyne the rebound defensively off the Marcus Carter miss, but then Tyne loses the handle. Richardson the steal and the lay-in for 2. Pierce Richardson, he's got 3 points. That's the difference, 7-4. Liberty Common, 2:35 to play here in the first quarter. McConnell has it right wing. Pass up top to Tyne at the volleyball line. He backs up to the midcourt logo. Bounce pass right elbow. Out on the arc to McConnell. Jab steps into the 3, and off the rim, no good. And McConnell hasn't found the rhythm yet. Defensive rebound by Freevert. Eagles up the floor. Across midcourt right side, it's Richardson. He's got a screen, double screen up to the top. Puts up the 3, and that one off the back of the rim. High rebound, and Ethan Tyne, the nice box out for Sterling. Tyne across midcourt, hands it off to McConnell. McConnell drives in the lane, throws up the runner, no good. Gets his own rebound back in traffic. He's the only Tiger in the lane, goes up with it. Richardson gets a hand in there, it's stripped. Berg grabs the rebound, and he's fouled on the floor. Eagles there packing the paint. So they get Reeves, his second. Luke Tynan in for the first time. Reeves will sit with those 2 personal fouls. And the Tigers make their first substitutions. It's going to be number 23, Logan Zwern, the 6'4 junior. Number 12, Wesley Knuppel, the 5'10 junior guard. And finally, freshman number 3, Dayton Diorio, listed at 6'2. Inbound to Tyne. Couldn't get it to go from the left side. Zwern fouled on the putback. And the junior will go to the line for a pair. So Colin Lynn had a doctor's appointment that injured, I believe it's his right ankle. And hopefully they get a good word that he doesn't have to miss too much time. The sophomore who got the Tigers out to an excellent start with 13 points in the opener against Shadron as Zwern swish on the first free throw. Cuts it down to 2, 7-5, a minute 49 to go here in the first quarter. Zwern averaging 2.7 points per game off the front of the rim, no good with a second. Defensive rebound by Baldwin. Stays 7-5 Eagles. Liberty Common with a basketball. It's into the right corner. Richardson dribbles up the arc. Diorio guarding. Richardson drives to the Tiger paw in the lane. Looks out up top. Gives it to Baldwin right side. He backs down McConnell just outside the lane. Hands it off on the baseline to Freevert. It's worked back up top to Baldwin on the right wing. He dribbles to the top of the key off his screen. Puts up the 16-footer. Liner off the back of the rim. No good. Tyne has his fourth rebound already for the Tigers. And then trying to throw it forward to Dayton Diorio. It was tipped and stolen away by Pierce Richardson. Fifth Tigers turnover here in the opening quarter. Minute 10 to go here in the first. Eagles still lead 7-5 on our Carpet Comfort Center scoreboard. Richardson hands it off to Tynan left side. From the free throw line, it's worked into the right corner to Baldwin. Baldwin drives with the left hand against McConnell. Into the lane, spins around, kicks it out to Carter. Carter drives inside, and Knuppel got a hand in there. Tyne might have helped out as well. Tigers come up with a steal. Both teams have turned it over 5 times. McConnell drives from the left wing, throws it up high off the square, no rim, and then Zwern blocked on the putback, and a jump ball between Tyne and Tynan. It'll stay with Sterling. Colton Lipsy back in. Max Freevert out for Liberty Common. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Tigers boxing one around the lane. It's inbounded to Zwern in the right corner. Up the wing to Knuppel. Middle blocks to McConnell. Dribbles once. Spins around. Gives it up top to Knuppel. Resets the dribble for McConnell right wing. Jab step. Now drives. A Euro step. Flows up the floater. Comes up short off the front of the rim. And the rebound is tipped out to the Eagles. It's Richardson running the floor coast to coast. Layup too strong. No good. And the rebound tipped out in Dayton Diorio. It hit off his chest and he was on the baseline. So it's Eagles basketball. Ben Browning back in. Ryder McConnell sitting out for the final 23 seconds here of the first. Ryder hasn't been able to get anything going. Scoreless so far here in the first quarter. Inbound from the right side baseline. Lipsy throws it into the left corner. Baldwin backing down Knuppel. It's out left wing to Tynan, who dribbles backing down Browning. Diorio gets a hand in there. Tyne finishes off the steal here on the near sideline in front of the scorer's table. Tyne zooming through traffic, puts it up off the left blocks, no good off the square. Diorio the offensive rebound up top. Browning for three, good with 2 seconds to go. And the Tigers, despite the struggles, are going to take a lead into the second quarter. It's 8-7. Liberty Common hanging around. We've got a good one so far here to open up 2023.
Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college, but all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball on their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up, lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Colorado High School Activities Association and the Colorado Athletic Directors Association.
Corf Automotive, we remain committed to our valued customers, our community, and our employees with a drive to improve every day. For over 45 years, Corf Automotive has been delivering quality, efficient service while responding quickly to our customers' needs. Our commitment has always been to put you first with the best value possible on our wide variety of makes and models, along with new and pre-owned inventory. Hardworking folks helping hardworking folks. Experience the Corf commitment today. Online at corf.net.
Well, so far the basketball here inside is matching the weather outside in Sterling, Colorado. It's 8-7 Tigers over Liberty Common, but with the snow-packed roads, you know, the driving's a little slow, it's a little sloppy, and that's what we've had so far here in this contest. Eagles have turned it over 6 times. Tigers turned it over 5 times. Ben Browning leads the way, leads all scorers with 5 points. Ethan Tyne has 2, and Logan Zwern has the final point. Liberty Common with the basketball first, moving left to right. Chance to retake the lead with a bucket. Richardson left elbow. Pass out up top, right of center to Lipsy. Right corner to Baldwin, who dribbles up the wing. Browning on him. Baldwin trying to dribble still. Browning, good defense here, and there's the 5-second call. Great job by Ben Browning to stay in front and completely swarm Baldwin, and there is turnover number 7 by Liberty Common. McConnell will check in. So the Tigers in their home whites, Tigers in black text across the front, orange numbers, and the orange trim throughout the uniform. They're going with Browning, Knuppel, McConnell, Zwern, and Diorio, the freshman, the 5 out there, as Browning drives right up the middle, forces the issue, and draws the blocking foul, and 2 free throws for the senior guard. So they'll get Colton Lipsy there on the block. That's his first. Team's third, and Ben Browning to the line. Browning averaging 8.5 points per contest this season. First free throw is good. And so far this season has actually struggled from the line, 45%. That pushes him up to 56 for 12 on the season. So see if Ben can start finding a little more rhythm on the freebies. Usually expect a good shooter to get them done, but off the right side of the rim, no good with that one. Defensive rebound by Lipsy. Tigers lead 9-7. Eagles can tie it up with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Richardson left side, hands it off to Reeves, playing with 2 fouls, and McConnell just picks his pocket. Fast break, Tynan, the defense lone man, and won't give up the foul. McConnell the lay-in, and Ryder's finally in the scorebook tonight. So 11-7 Tigers, 55 seconds gone here in the second, 7:05 to play before halftime. Reeves, right wing, Browning guarding him now. Right elbow, Browning trying to force another 5-second count. Ball tipped. Knuppel got a hand in there. Diorio the steal. Ben Browning the easy fast break layup, and the finger roll dead on. And a full timeout taken by Liberty Common. Ben Browning carrying the offense right now. He's got 8 points. He's outscoring Liberty Common by himself. And the Tigers out to a 13-7 lead. Liberty Common trying to figure it out. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There she is, up on stage again. Another Saturday night at the Chicken Strip Club dancing. Just trying to make a few clucks. Not much of a life for a chicken. Her only dream is to one day be cage-free. Here at the Hotspot Smokehouse in Sterling, we use only the finest chicken around for our chicken strip baskets. And you know how they say you gotta risk it to get the brisket? Well, we don't risk anything with ours. This is some of the best beef you'll ever taste. What about the turkey? What about it? It's better than your mom's on Thanksgiving. How about our pigs, you ask? Well, for starters, the only flying they do is right off your plate into your mouth. So, no matter what meat you decide to try here at the Hotspot Smokehouse, you should know you're getting the best meat money can buy. Visit us in downtown Sterling and get your fix of smoked meat. Make sure your equipment is running at peak performance. Enroll in the 21st Century Equipment Priority Inspection Program. Our factory-trained technicians will...
And we are back here on KSTC. Tigers lead 13-7 over Liberty Common. Eagles with the basketball moving left to right in their navy blue uniforms, red text, white numbers, and the red trim throughout the uniform. As Tynan fires a pass into traffic inside. Tigers trying to trap there on Freevert. Freevert just going to put up a shot, comes up well short, and Diorio in traffic is able to grab the rebound for Sterling. Outlets right side to McConnell. Able to cross over on Reeves, get it into the front court, right sideline. Middle block, skips it out, left wing. Browning pump fakes, drives. Browning lays it in with the right hand, and Ben Browning has it going. He's got 10 points already. 15-7 Tigers, 6:12 to go here in the first half. Richardson across midcourt with the left hand called to play. Diorio guarding, right wing. Back towards the top, skips it across the top of the key. Reeves, pass right wing. It's with Tynan. Passes out left wing to Lipsy, top of the key, back to Reeves on the right wing. Reeves pump fakes, ball loses the handle for a minute, able to gather it up, no carry call. And then Wesley Knuppel just steals it away from Richardson. Ninth turnover by Liberty Common, and then Ben Browning on the V-cut fast break layup. Knuppel able to find him, and Browning's got a dozen. 17-7, just like that. The Tigers lead by 10, 5:34 to go here in the first half. Wesley Knuppel has been playing JV as point guard, but man, the way he can pass, he may find himself full-time varsity by the time we hit February here. Lipsy drives from the right corner, and a foul. They'll get Logan Zwern there. His first, team second. Ben Browning with the other team foul. Trevor Berg back in, Wyatt Milburn back in. Zwern will go out, and Browning will get a breather. Marcus Carter back in for Liberty Common. Baldwin inbounding, 1-4 low on the baseline. Right elbow extended, inbounds to Lipsy. Pass up top, left of center. It's with Richardson. Crossover on Diorio. So it's Diorio, Berg, Knuppel, McConnell, and Milburn, the five out there for the Tigers. Baldwin right wing, and a illegal screen called here at the right elbow, called against Freevert. Fourth turnover of the quarter, 10th of the game for the Eagles. And so far, Liberty Common has been held scoreless here in the opening 3 minutes of the second. 5:05 to play. Berg in the backcourt. Richardson guarding. Crossover at the timeline. Richardson gets a hand in there. Berg able to gather it back up now. Drives hard right up the middle of the floor. All the way to the rim. And Berg lays it in for two. And Richardson took a shot there. And he is down holding his right leg. And this is something Liberty Common cannot afford at this point. Already well short-handed. Only had 8 guys dressed here tonight. So Berg able to get to the rim there. Trevor hasn't been much of a scorer this season. Hasn't had to be for this team. Averaging 2.7 points per game. But nearly 4 rebounds and a couple of assists per contest. And oh no, Richardson, he can't even put any weight down on that right leg. As Coach Brooks helps him up. Coach Casey McDermott, the assistant. And then they're going to take him behind the bench and get looked at. So already missing Carson Ford, who we've talked about, has the best game scoring-wise for the Eagles this season with 23 in the opener against Heritage Christian, averaging 14 points per game, but he's missing his 3rd game of the season. And the short-handed Eagles become even more short-handed. Baldwin up top, off the screen, gives it to the fade to Reeves, right side, driving against DiOrio, free throw line, out to Lipsy on the left wing, and foul on the floor. They get Wyatt Milburn there. His first, team's 3rd. Ethan Tyne checking back in. Dayton DiOrio to the bench. Dayton a career-high 13 points against Timnath a couple of outings ago. Inbound to Reeves, reverse layup to the left side, no good. Tip up, no good either by Freevert, and Tyne has the rebound, his 6th for the Tigers already. And now it's up top with Berg. Toes inside the arc. It's work to Tyne, left wing. Bounce pass inside to Milburn. Backing down. Kicks it out up top. Left of center. 3 from McConnell. Swish. And Ryder finally gets an outside shot to go. He's got 5. It's 22-7. Tigers up by 15. Handoff left wing. Lipsy pass up top to Reeves. Tyne guarding him. Reeves behind the back dribble between the legs. Tyne nearly gets a hand in there. Back pass, and McConnell able to tip it away. Nice move there by Marcus Carter. He was initially open past Wesley Knuppel, but pass took its time getting there. McConnell's able to help recover. Knuppel checks out. Ben Browning back in. Baseline inbound for the Eagles. Pass, left side baseline. Reeves from 12 feet, no good. Comes up short. Tyne, the defense, grabs the rebound. Tigers running the floor. McConnell open underneath. Browning gave him the pass from the right wing in the front court. And McConnell's got 7, and Browning picks up an assist. 24-7 Tigers halfway through the second. Baldwin drives right side. Shot blocked by McConnell. Throws it off the wall here at Wally Post Gym. Luke Tynan back in. Got to imagine if the Eagles are going to have any chance at getting back into this one, he's got to wake up here quickly. With Ford not playing, Richardson down injured right now behind the bench. He's the leading scorer for this Eagles team this season as Baldwin tries to drive right side. Berg cuts him off on the battle of 20s there. Pass up top to Tynan. Battle of 11s here with Tyne guarding him. It's back to Baldwin right wing on a pass from Carson. Pulls up from 14. Right elbow no good. Gets his own rebound. Skips it out left corner 3. And that one for Tynan no good. Tyne the defensive rebound. His 8th already of the first half for the Tigers. 3:15 to play, 24-7 Sterling. Berg right corner off a pass from McConnell. Skips it across to Browning left wing. He puts up the 3. Browning rims out. That thing was halfway down, spits out. But Milburn, the offensive rebound, Tyne up top. Hits the shot for 3, but they called off. Say he traveled with the basketball. Tigers' first turnover of the quarter. 6th of the ball game. 24-7 Sterling. Outscoring the Eagles 16-0 here in the second. And it's a 19-0 run for the Tigers at this point. Pump fake, right corner for Baldwin. McConnell gets a hand in there. Berg with a help defense, and one of them got a hand there on Baldwin. Official's choice, he'll go with McConnell. Flashes the double deuces to the scorer's table. Riders first, team's 4th. 2:45 to play before the fouls reset at halftime. Baldwin drives right side, kicks it out to Carson in the right corner, gives it back to Baldwin, back to the basket on the baseline, and he's fouled on the floor again. This time by Browning, and the first Tiger with multiple fouls, his 2nd, team's 5th, and the freshman DiOrio back to the scorer's table, And Browning will sit to make sure he doesn't get a cheap third here with 2:37 to go. And been a little frustrated with himself there. So he gives the low 5 to Coach Hessler. Inbound to Carson on the right wing. To Carter on the right wing. And then Carter took a shot there on the screen. And they're going to call Ethan Tyne for the foul. His first, team 6th, and now Liberty Common 1 from the bonus. So Marcus Carter there was just trying to set a screen and took a shot in the stomach. I think may have gotten the wind taken out of him. He'll step out. Reeves back in. It's Coach Brooks checks on Carter here. Inbound, low pass. Milburn nearly got to it, but Lipsy able to save the inbound. It's up top with Tynan. Pass left side to Reeves, who calls out the play. Gets a screen from Freevert towards the top. Drives opposite side, loses the handle. Milburn comes up with a steal, and he's fouled as he tries to outlet it, as Reeves fell onto the back of his leg there. Reeves is third personal. Team 6th. Tigers not shooting yet. Both teams one away from the bonus with 2:19 to go here in the first half. 24-7 Tigers. Berg will inbound to McConnell. Kyle Baldwin guarding in the backcourt. McConnell across the timeline, dribbling with left hand. Looks right side to Tyne. Left of center, it's Diorio dribbling with the right hand. Bounces off to Berg after 2 bounces. Ball fake overhead. Now bounce pass inside. Tyne, the fadeaway middle blocks off the back of the rim. No good. Defensive rebound by Tynan. Eagles back up the floor. Still have not scored here in the second with 2 to play. Baldwin pump fakes right wing. Looking inside, feeds it inside to Freevert, puts up a tough shot in traffic. McConnell able to disrupt it, and Tyne grabs in another rebound for the Tigers, his 9th. Into the front court quickly, Berg left wing. Jump stop between 2 defenders, and Berg lays it in for 2 from the left side with the right hand. Berg with 4 in the quarter, 26-7 Tigers. 18-0 here in the second with 90 seconds to play before halftime. Baldwin hands it off left corner. Pass up to Reeves from Lipsy. Reeves crossover on Tyne. Drives right elbow. Pass into the right corner. Tynan drives into the lane. Pump fakes from 13 feet away. Gives it out up top to Baldwin. He dribbles to the right elbow. Bounce pass on the backdoor cut. Reeves shot up. It's blocked by Tyne. Milburn fighting for the rebound. He'll grab it. Nearly poked away by Freevert. Milburn still holding strong with the basketball. And the Tigers have possession. McConnell running up the floor. Right sideline. Bounce pass. Tyne wide open underneath. The easy lay-in for the sophomore. He's got 4. 28-7 Tigers, 55 seconds to go here before halftime. Across midcourt, Baldwin running the point, and new player getting ready to check in for the Eagles. We'll get to that in a moment here with 44 seconds to go. Baldwin drives right side baseline against Berg. Low blocks, puts up a shot in traffic, doesn't go after a lap around the rim, and Berg the defensive rebound. Tigers running the floor. Diorio left side, comes up short with a layup, and then Lipsy trying to grab the rebound. Ethan Tyne from the top rope there flying in and knocks him down. He'll pick up the foul, and here's Liberty Common's chance with 30.6 on the clock to get on the board here in the second quarter. Tyne second, team 7th. And checking in is number 23, Noah Fishbeck. And Fishbeck is off the JV team, wasn't even listed on the varsity roster. That just goes to show on what we've been talking about with how short the benches is for Liberty Common right now. The injuries piling up. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Fishbeck, though, the offensive rebound, kicks it out. Baldwin left of center, 3 good. And the Eagles finally on the board here in the second quarter. And Kyle Baldwin, his first points tonight, makes it 28-10 Tigers. Final 17 seconds here of the first half. McConnell dribbling left side. 5-second count is on. He's got to move with 8 seconds to go. Still at the midcourt logo. Drives inside, kicks it out. Diorio with 4 seconds to go. Off the front of the rim, no good. Berg grabs the rebound, got to put it up. Don't think he got it up in time. It's airballed anyway. But a great second quarter by the Sterling Tigers, and they lead 28-10 as they hold the Eagles to just 3 points in the second quarter. Sterling winning the frame at 20-3 as part of a 23-0 run at one point for the Sterling Tigers. We'll step aside, come back with our first half stats, see if we can get a final from the girls game that tipped off at 6 o'clock as we continue here on KSTC.
Your local gas station might not be the first place you think of to pick up a pizza, but Valero River Station sells both. The pumps are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and the pizza's Hunt's Brothers. Grab yourself a ready-made slice or take away a whole one. They're available to pre-order. Just call ahead. Valero River Station also has some of the cleanest bathrooms in town. So before you head out, stop by to fill up with gas and tasty snacks. Valero River Station, located on Highway 6 in Sterling.
Rural America. It's more than where we live. It's who we are. It's communities, farms, highways, dirt roads, and everything in between. Our yesterdays, todays, and tomorrows are tied together by something words can't capture. Something we live and love. Premier Farm Credit has been proudly supporting agriculture and this place we call home, with reliable, consistent credit for over 100 years. Learn more at premieraca.com. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard.
The game is always on 1230 KSTC, your home for the most Sterling Tiger sports.
Have you ever seen a banner from one of the online car guys hanging at the baseball field? Are they involved in the county fair? Do they support our 4-H or FFA? It's Travis at Bonanza Ford in Ray. We can't tell you where to shop for your next vehicle, but we can tell you our philosophy when it comes to running a small town dealership. We take part in as many community events and fundraisers as we can, and we love doing business in a small town. We sure enjoy the opportunity to work with you. We are Bonanza Ford in Ray.
Let's go Tigers! We plan to see our Sterling Tiger athletes making big moves on the field and the courts this year. We at Lennox Realty are ready to help you make your next big move as well. Lennox Realty, helping you buy or sell your home and make big moves. Call Julie Lennox at 970-580-7261. Lennox Realty is a cut above.
When it comes to designing the culinary kitchen or the outdoor oasis of your dreams, don't go at it alone. Mead Lumber is here to help. Mead Lumber, the do-it-yourself store, has all the supplies you'll need to get it done. And Mead has experienced associates ready to help you plan your project every step of the way. Stop in Mead Lumber and leave with confidence to get the job done right. Mead Lumber, 265 East Chestnut Street in Sterling.
As the seasons change, make sure your vehicle stays roadworthy and stays on the road. Get into Great Western Tire today and choose new tires that will suit your needs and your budget. Great Western Tire offers personal attention plus fast and friendly 24/7 roadside service, oil changes, alignments, truck and automotive tire repair. Great Western Tire. It's more than just a tire shop. It's your one-stop automotive care center. Find them in Sterling.
Sports season is here, so you know what that means. The kids are going to be tracking in mud and dirt and who knows what else into your car and your home. But your friends at Frankie's Carpet Cleaning have your car and your home covered. Frankie is ready to take care of all your floor cleaning needs, whether it's commercial, residential, tile, carpet, upholstery, or automobiles. Call 970-571-4797 to schedule your free estimate. Se hablo español.
Logic radio station, AM 1230 KSTC, Sterling, Colorado. Sports Talk Central.
Our local high school sports broadcasts are brought to you with the support of Equitable Savings and Loan. For 68 years, Equitable has financed the home loans in our community. And did you know that Equitable offers no down payment or low down payment financing for low-income home buyers? Call for an appointment to get pre-qualified today. Keep your home loan close to home. Equitable Savings and Loan. Since 1954, the same local ownership, the same commitment to our communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, for the first time out in 2023, it hasn't been the prettiest basketball for Sterling boys hoops, but they still have an 18-point lead at the break over to Liberty Common, 28-10. Ben Browning leading all scorers. He's outpacing the Eagles by himself. He's got a dozen. And then Ryder McConnell, 7 points after being held scoreless in the first quarter. And Ryder has scored in double digits every single game this season low of 11 this year. And so he's got to get it going to make sure he keeps that streak going. And then Trevor Berg has 4 points. Nice start for him. Ethan Tyne with 4 points, 9 rebounds for the sophomore. And then Logan Zwern with 1 point from the free throw line to round out the scoring for the Tigers. They turned it over 6 times, but just 1 turnover in the second quarter, and they've gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Liberty Common has turned it over 10 times, 4 times there in the second. They've gone 1 for 3 from the line. They've got 3 points from Pierce Richardson, but I'm not sure if Pierce is going to be back. He is not warming up right now. He is still sitting behind the bench here, so tweak that right knee pretty good. He's got it elevated on the first row bleachers here, and actually it looks like it's his ankle. He might have stepped on somebody there. It was a drive down the lane, and he got his ankle rolled up there defensively trying to help out, so not sure if he got stepped on or if he stepped on somebody and that ankle rolled. You always worry about that, but hopefully just going to be a case where they keep him out tonight, and then he's back ready to go, because these Eagles need everybody that they can get right now, because the bench is down to about 7 guys here for the second half. So without Richardson, they've got Kyle Baldwin, who hit a 3 there to avoid the shutout in the second quarter for the Eagles. Dane Reeves has 2 points, but playing with 3 fouls. And then Colton Lipsy with 2 points so far. Tigers trailed early. Liberty Common got out to a lead as Sterling could not score in the opening handful of minutes of this game. They were down 7-5, and then the Tigers went on a 23-0 run there to build up that lead to 28-7 before that Baldwin 3 just before the end of the first half. So the Tigers, no, not great there the first half, but like we said, still have an 18-point lead. So come out here in the third quarter, and hopefully the starters can put this thing away early and let the second teamers come in and do up mop-up duty in the fourth quarter. That's at least the plan for the Tigers, but see if they can get a little bit more of a rhythm. Guys have struggled from the outside. They've had some good looks. They're just not going down for them. So I guess if there's any night to have a bad night of shooting, it's going to be this one here. But the Tigers going for their 6th straight win. We'll step aside and come back with the start of the third quarter here on 102.5 FM, 1230 AM, KSTC, and online anywhere, 1230kstc.com. Also hearing us on the Sterling High School Tigers YouTube page.
Tiger Den is back every Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30 at Sterling's premier barbecue spot, the Hot Spot Smokehouse, 402 Main Street in Sterling. Join me, KSTC Sports Director Sean Nash, as I chat with Sterling Tiger athletes and coaches and get the lowdown on how each season is going each and every week. And students, be sure to ask about a special discount when you order. The Tiger Den every Wednesday, 6:30 to 7:30 at the Hot Spot Smokehouse.
This high school sports broadcast is brought to you in part by Smoke Trails. Here at Smoke Trails, we want to remind gun owners of a couple crucial safety precautions. First, keep all firearms locked and stored in cases or lockboxes, and keep the keys or combinations out of sight. And second, make sure to unload all weapons after hunting trips or range visits. These safety precautions were brought to you by Smoke Trails in Hexton, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Comfort and style, 2 things that should really match you when it comes to furniture. Furniture Mart in Fort Morgan has a team that's trained to help you get both.
Josh and his whole staff and Furniture Mart have treated us very well. We had no idea what we were doing, and they just helped us out with every little thing.
Dalton trusts our team to match his furniture to his comfort and style, and so should you. Come see us at Furniture Mart in Fort Morgan today.
I'm Dalton Reiser with the Denver Broncos, and I get all my furniture at Furniture Mart, where the pros shop.
If you consider your office to be the bed of a pickup or the cab of a tractor, the Brush State Bank might be a good fit for you. For years, we've been signing loans and having conversations about your farming and ranching operation on a tailgate or around the kitchen table. Give Brush State Bank a try. Brush State Bank, located inside Livestock Exchange in Brush.
Start of the second half here from Wally Post Gym, Sterling High School. Sean Nash here with you, 102.5 FM, 1230 AM KSTC, and on the Sterling High School Tigers YouTube page. Tigers lead over Liberty Common 28-10, trying to make it 8-0 all-time against the Eagles here in basketball. Sterling with possession first, now moving left to right on your radio dial. The home whites tonight. Tigers in black text, the orange numbers and the orange trim throughout the uniform. Liberty Common in their navy blue uniforms, red lettering, white numbering, and the red trim. Tyne has it right elbow, steps out beyond the arc, passes left wing to Browning, puts up a 3, comes up short off the front of the rim, and the defensive rebound is grabbed by Baldwin. He's got 4 rebounds for the Eagles so far, moving right to left. It's with Reeves, left wing. Up top, Looking inside, it's not there on the pick and roll to Freevert. It's back to Baldwin, right wing, hands it off to Tynan. Tynan stops top of the key. McConnell defense draped all over him. Pass left side to Lipsy, who passes off right wing to Baldwin. Pump fakes, now puts up the three. That one's short off the front of the rim, and Tyne has his 10th rebound for the Tigers. Browning across midcourt left side. Slows it up, pass up top to McConnell. Pump fakes, drives, spins, kicks out to Browning left wing. Browning, couple of fakes, loses the handle, and no whistle there. May have lost his footing and just ran right into the legs there of Lipsy, and the officials say it just rolled out of bounds off of Browning, so Tigers turned it over. Still 28-10 Sterling. 7:05 to play here in the third quarter. It's up top with Freevert, hands it off right wing to Reeves. He has it stripped away by McConnell, dives into the front court, and then Reeves able to take it right back from him as McConnell was still laying on the floor. Berg trying to help him up as it's a 3-on-5 for the Eagles, passing around the arc quickly. Tynan pass in the left corner to Baldwin, and the Tigers defense able to recover. Baldwin sidesteps Tyne, shot not there, skips it across. Lipsy drives through the free throw line, back out up top to Baldwin. Tyne guarding him. Baldwin backing him down. He'll pass it out to Reeves right wing. Reeves has it poked away again by McConnell, able to gather it up at the volleyball line. Pass to Tynan left wing, down into the left corner to Lipsy. Drives up the arc into the corner to Reeves. Reeves back up the wing again, dribbles it off the back of his leg, able to gather it up. Get the screen up top, can't go anywhere with it. Hand off right side to Baldwin. Eagles have held possession for nearly a minute. Now McConnell gets a hand in there, stole it away, but I think they're going to say he grabbed Baldwin's wrist. So McConnell picks up the first foul of the second half, his second. 6:16 to go. Still neither team scoring here in the third quarter, and our third frame off to a similar start as the first did, with both teams struggling to get the offense in rhythm. Baldwin takes the inbound in front of midcourt, pass left wing to Reeves, has a screen to the top from Freevert, goes opposite way, and then Reeves loses the handle and turns it over. Berg with the defense. 11 turnovers by Liberty Common. Check that. We'll make it 12. We'll technically give the back and forth there. So both teams have turned it over here twice in the second quarter, but the Tigers maybe had possession for a half second with McConnell laying on the floor. He feeds it inside from the right wing to Browning. Browning underneath the backboard, and he's called for the charge. They'll hook around there to move past the defender. It was Tynan. So Browning picks up his third. And the Tigers have turned it over 3 times here in the opening 2 minutes of the third quarter. Cross midcourt, Baldwin directing traffic. He dribbles to the right wing, has a screen towards the top from Lipsy, goes opposite side. Browning with the defense. Now tries to use that screen, pick and roll to Lipsy down on the baseline, just outside the lane. Back out to Baldwin on the wing. He drives down to the perimeter baseline. And now it's back out up the wing, trying to hand it off to Freevert, able to get the pass to him. Back to Baldwin, who puts up the right wing three. That one short off the front of the rim. Reeves, the long rebound from 17 feet, top of the key, no good for 2. And then the offensive rebound, third time, not the charm there, but now the fourth time for Lipsy. Finally lays it in off the miss from Freevert. So 4 chances, and finally Liberty Common has the first points of the second half. They're down by 16, 28-12. Berg has it up top, left of center. Passes top of the key to Browning. Fires a pass right wing. Tyne just inside the arc. Tyne tries to drive in. A lot of contact, no whistle. Gets his own rebound. Browning wide open left corner three. That one rims out, no good. Tyne another rebound. He's got a dozen. Feeds it to Browning in the V-cut. Rivers layup good for 2, and Browning's got 14. Browning continues to outpace the Eagles by himself. It's 30-12 Tigers. Baldwin, left side. Drives, hands it off into the corner to Lipsy. Back to Baldwin, who takes a spot in the corner, left side, up the arc. Baldwin left open, but doesn't put up the shot. Gives it back, and gets it right back after the pass to Lipsy. Trying to drive, Browning cutting him off. Reeves has it right side. Freevert setting a screen towards the top for him. McConnell to help defense. And a whistle, 30-second timeout taken by Coach Brooks. So Liberty Common, they've held possession here. It would be good if they were still in that first quarter scrap where it was a one-possession game, but right now down 18, you've got to get the offense going and get some shots up. Baldwin passed up on an open opportunity there. He did a good job to dribble up the wing, and then he just hesitated on the shot. And that's where Sterling is so good. So many of their shooters will just step into anything. They'll say, hey, I'll give myself a heat check, and Coach Holloway kind of allowed the Tigers program to get into that mentality that, hey, we're good shooters. don't worry about the last miss. You're going to get the next one, and Coach Hessler has picked up that mentality. The biggest thing that Coach Hessler has changed is he wants to see the guys, when they grab a rebound, he wants somebody sprinting and cherry-picking and getting those fast break layups. We've seen Ethan Tyne start to work that into the game a little bit, and we saw it there at the end of the first half where the guys were running the floor, the beautiful passing, getting right down to Ben Browning, who found McConnell on a fast break layup. They did that a couple of times, and that's just another weapon in the arsenal for the Tigers here for this basketball program, leading by 18, approaching the halfway point of the third quarter, 4:10 to go. Eagles with possession. Baldwin heels on the volleyball line. Browning guarding. Pass to Tynan, right wing. Gets a screen from Freevert. Tynan into the lane. Kicks it out. It's to Baldwin, left wing. Good. Out of the left corner for three. Reeves the assist. Kyle Baldwin with 6. He's hit both outside shots for the Eagles tonight. Tyne drives left side baseline, pass nearly stolen. Milburn brings it into the corner. It's worked around the entire arc. Out up top to McConnell for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Milburn the offensive rebound here in the near corner for the Tigers. He's got 4 boards. Tyne wide open right wing 3. Swish! That barely touched the net. And Trevor Berg the assist there from the top of the key. Tyne's got 7 to go along with his 12 rebounds. 3 away from a double-double. 33-15 Tigers, 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Baldwin dribbles to the right wing, has a screen from Freevert, pump fake, feed inside. Browning got a hand on it. Milburn finishes off the steal. 13th turnover by Liberty Common. Browning across midcourt, crossover dribble, drives all the way to the rim, now skips it out right corner to Tyne. Berg up top for 3, and Berg off the right side of the rim, no good, but Browning has the rebound left side baseline. Out to Tyne on the left wing, and McConnell resets the offense up top. Browning's first rebound tonight. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter, 2:50 to go. McConnell backing down right side, fights his way to the rim and throws it in off the square over Baldwin, good for 2. McConnell's got 9, and he's 1 point away from making sure that he continues the streak of 10 points or more here to start off the new season. 2:37 to go, it's 35-15, a 20-point difference for the Tigers. Baldwin, right wing, nobody guards him. They'll just give up the 3 off the back of the rim. And Milburn at the free throw line has the defensive rebound. Gives up the outlet quickly to Tyne, and then Ben Browning running the floor. Tyne finds it with a pass. Browning lays it in with the right hand. Dribbling from the left side, he's got 16. Once again, outscoring Liberty Common. It's 37-15 Tigers. Baldwin up top, pass left side to Tynan. Has a screen, doesn't use it from Lipsy. Now underhand pass intercepted by Berg. Berg running the floor, 1v3, takes it himself all the way to the rim, and Trevor's got 6. 39-15 Tigers, they lead by 24. Minute 55 to go before the final quarter break. Baldwin, right wing, screen from Freevert to the top. Now Freevert trying to reset the screen. Baldwin just flips it up from 15 feet, comes up short. Tyne his 13th rebound. McConnell across midcourt, up top. Between the legs, drives, kicks it out. Tyne, right wing 3, off the rim, no good. Milburn, the offensive rebound on the low left blocks. Milburn's got 6 boards. It's back to Tyne, right wing. Dribbles to the free throw line, turns around on the right wing to McConnell. Pump fakes, McConnell drives into the lane, and into the bottom of the rim, gets his own putback, and then blocked from behind by Freevert. McConnell couldn't gather it back in. It's one of those moves there for McConnell where you're almost surprised that nobody goes up with you when you make the initial jump and you just short arm it. And then a great job there by Freevert to just swat from behind cleanly there, the putback attempt, and last touch by McConnell. So Eagles basketball 39-15. Wesley Knuppel back in, Logan Zwern and Dayton Diorio as Tyne and McConnell stay the only 2 on the floor as Tyne picks the pocket of Baldwin, far sideline, and then Baldwin reaching in. Good job there to go after the ball. He'll pick up the foul, but Ethan Tyne won't get the easy 2, and let's see if they say it was in the act of shooting. The officials are discussing. They're going to say no on the floor there. That was a great job by Baldwin. Make up for the turnover there on the other end. Just dove right at the ball there. And that's how you give up a foul. You don't even give up the shot attempt. McConnell will check out. Ben Browning back in with 1:04 to play here before the end of the third quarter. Boxing one around the lane. Zwern takes it in the left corner. Knuppel left wing. Inside free throw line to Browning. Fade away. Browning, Dirk Nowitzki style there. Leg kicked up into the air. Knocks it down anyway. And Ben Browning having himself a game of the season. He's got 18. And on the other end, Lipsy from the right side baseline knocks down a 2. Lipsy's got 6-4 in the quarter here. And it's 41-17. As the Tigers may have just turned it over, they did. Browning trying to get it to Diorio on the near side, 35 feet away from the hoop. 10th turnover by Sterling. 35 and a half seconds left. 41-17 Tigers on our Carpet Comfort Center scoreboard. Baldwin, right side. Fakes the handoff to Fishbeck, who's back in there. The JV player having to step up on varsity. Again, just two players sitting on the bench now for Liberty Common. With the earlier injury to Pierce Richardson, apparently rolling his right ankle. Inbound up top to Lipsy. Gives it to Fishbeck. Left wing down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Diorio guarding. Fishbeck picks up his dribble on the left wing, just inside the arc. Out into the corner. It's with Carter. Now up top to Baldwin. 10 seconds to go. Gets a screen from Freevert. Baldwin trying to direct traffic. Hands it off to Fishbeck. Fishbeck drives. Baseline Carter inside. Freevert from the low left block's no good. And then Time just fires it. Thought there was less time, and that one comes up well short, but Time comes up with one more rebound, and the Tigers in control. They lead 41-17, 8 minutes away from their sixth straight victory and the first of 2023.
Napa know-how.
A great lineup of pressure washers, air compressors, generators, hand tools, and power tools. Shop your local University Napa in Sterling, Ray, Yuma, and Brush.
This is Dustin from A&R Automotive and Tire. Why should you consider buying your tires from us? Well, maybe because when you do, you'll get free tire rotations and free flat repairs. We're also part of a nationwide road hazard tire program. What that means for you is no matter where you are in the country, if you get a flat, you can get to a shop that will fix it or replace it for free. A&R Automotive and Tire, 203 Edison Street in Brush, and find us online at anrauto.com.
Today on Hey Culligan, better water that cares. Jane's on the line.
Hey Culligan, how can I avoid using all those plastic water bottles that harm the sea turtles?
Jane, our always-on drinking water system helps eliminate the equivalent of 15 billion single-use plastic bottles a year. So, you see, Culligan cares about sea turtles, too.
Aw, plastic pollutes and Culligan cures.
That's catchy, Jane, and totally true.
I'll take it, like now.
Jane, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Start of the fourth quarter, Sterling in control by 24 over Liberty Common, 41-17. Tigers winning the third by 6 there as they outscored them 13-7. Liberty Common with the basketball first, moving right to left here. Final 8 minutes in their navy blue uniforms, red lettering, white numbers. Tigers in their home whites, black letters, orange numbers, and the orange trim throughout the uniform. Fishbeck, the JV player, passing it up top to Baldwin as he's seen a lot more time on the varsity end here with quite a few guys missing for Liberty Common. And the ball tipped by Wesley Knuppel. And here comes Dane Reeves checking back in. Fishbeck will check out. Tynan, the only other player for Liberty Common on the bench right now. Tigers right now going with Diorio, Swern, McConnell, Browning, and Knuppel, the 5 out there. Baldwin still running the point, passes off to Reeves, right wing, towards the top of the key. Pick and fade to Lipsy, back up top to Reeves, swings it to Baldwin, left wing. Pump fakes. Tigers sitting in a almost 3-2 matchup zone here right now, so trying something different a little bit defensively, trying to combat the height that Lipsy and Freevert present underneath as Reeves has it up top, hands it off left side to Baldwin. Already the Eagles have held it for 45 seconds to start the quarter, and then Diorio comes up with the interception as the pass missed the target there of Carter on the right wing, and Sterling back up the floor off the Eagles' 16th turnover. Browning, left side cut, reverse layup good again, and Ben Browning has 20 points here tonight as he has continued to pace the Tigers' offense 43-17. And Coach Brooks wants a full timeout here with 6:53 to go. Tigers in control by 26. We'll be back here on KSTC.
You're tuned to the home of the most Sterling Tiger sports. 1230 KSTC Sterling.
Only 1/2 of 1% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college. But all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball on their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up. Lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Colorado High School Activities Association and the Colorado Athletic Directors Association.
And a little housekeeping here. Have to just clean things up. Number 23 was not listed on the Max Preps roster, and I assumed I was looking at the JV, but it is Jonah Tarajan. Number 23, it is not Noah Fishbeck, as I was saying. So apologies for that. But again, Tarajan having to step up in more minutes than he expected. The Eagles, of course, we've talked about no Carson Ford, who's missing his third game this season. The team's leading scorer, averaging nearly 14 points per contest. We have not seen Colton Lipsey's brother, Hunter Lipsey, at all. And then they are also missing Josh Good and Patrick Kerning. So at least a handful of guys that the Eagles are expecting back at some point this season. And they've got a little bit of talent, but just not able to keep up as the Tigers steal it away. McConnell rises up in the one-hand dunk for Ryder McConnell. And that's a way to make sure you keep the streak going of 10-plus points every single game this season. McConnell's second dunk this year, the assist to Ethan Tyne on the fast break layup. 45-17, and a bit of an exclamation point for the Tigers here on their way to a sixth straight win and a 7-1 start here in this season. It's with Tyne in left wing, pulls up from 14, off the right side of the rim, no good, and Tyne has another rebound, his 15th for the Tigers. Berg, left wing, handoff up top. Tyne lets go the three. That one off the back of the iron. McConnell, the left side, rebound offensively. Pass up top to Berg, swings it to Browning, right wing. He steps into a three. That one comes up short off the rim. McConnell, another offensive rebound, reverses to the left side. Couldn't get the layup to go. And Freevert has his fifth board for the Eagles. 45-17 Tigers, 5:43 to play. Baldwin pass, right side baseline to Lipsey, gets it back on the wing. That's a screen from Freevert. Pass to Reeves was open, but instead passes off to Tynan. Left corner three. That one airballed, hits the bottom of the net, no good. McConnell, his fifth rebound for Sterling defensively. Browning running the floor, right side drive. Throws it up off the far side of the rim, no good. Tyne the putback, the layup, and the foul. Tyne with 16 rebounds. And now 9 points and a chance for a double-double for the sophomore. Trying to make it 6 games in a row that he has scored in double digits, coming off that season-high 26, the final game before the holiday break against Wellington. And swish on the free throw. First attempt of the second half for the Tigers. They're now 3 for 5 as a team. And Tyne, indeed, has his double-double of 10 points and 16 rebounds. 48-17 Tigers, 5:20 to play. Cross midcourt, Baldwin passes left side. Reeves on the baseline to Lipsey, just inside the arc, underneath the Freevert. Loses it off the fingertips, able to save it off the baseline. Throws it to Tynan into the right corner. Baldwin, free throw line, out up top to Reeves. Crossover on Berg, drives, gives it to Lipsey on the left wing. He drives against Milburn, all the way to the rim to the right side. Off the square, too strong. Lipsey has his own rebound. McConnell forces the jump ball, and that should be possession arrow in favor of Sterling. 18 turnovers by Liberty Common. Third of the quarter, and the Tigers emptying out the bench. So it's Knuppel and Zwern, Diorio back in, and making their debut tonight. Number 15, the big senior Josiah Willie at 6'6", and at number 33, Brennan Welsh, the 6'2" junior. And Brennan, he has been aggressive when he has come in. Welsh, last time out against Wellington, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Josiah had 4 points, 9 rebounds in that win over Wellington in cleanup duty. As it's with Knuppel, right wing, pass up top to Zwern. Has a screen from Diorio, back to Knuppel, inside to Willie, but good defense there. Tipped away and stolen by Freevert. First turnover of the quarter for the Tigers. 11th of the ball game, 48-17. They're in control with 4:30 to play. Baldwin has it right wing. Screen up top from Freevert. Pass to Reeves into the corner. Tynan for three from the left side. That one off the front of the iron. Ball rolling on the floor. Somebody kicked it, and it's into the arms of Baldwin, who picks up a free rebound there, his fifth. Reeves up top, gets a screen to the top of the key from Freevert. Pick and roll not there. Back to Baldwin, heels on the volleyball line. Reeves right wing, drives. Knuppel getting a hand in there, forces the pickup of the dribble. Diorio tips it away, and it's off the hands of Lipsey. Tigers basketball. Bit of a small crowd here tonight with, of course, the girls being on the road in Fort Collins, and I don't blame people for not leaving their houses. That's why us radio guys brave the elements on the road. I almost didn't get out of my driveway as Logan's where never saw the pass, but thankfully Diorio's there on the right side, and Knuppel avoids a turnover there as Diorio has it left wing, up top to Knuppel. Inside to Zwern, low left blocks, puts up a tough shot off the square, too strong. Fight for the rebound, and it's Tynan that grabs it off the floor through traffic. Eagles back up the floor. Looking for their first points of the fourth. 3:35 to go. Baldwin double screen from the left side to the top, dribbles all the way around the top of the key right wing, trying to direct traffic with the hands, wondering why everybody's standing around not moving. Hands it off to Tynan. It's back out volleyball line to Reeves. Baldwin right wing, pump fakes. Now dribbles to the left side, pass left wing to Reeves. He drives down, pulls up from 8 feet, and a shot blocked by Logan Zwern. Marcus Carter coming back in for the Eagles. After tonight, they play the next 3 at home. Friday, they host Berthoud, another tough matchup against a 4A Patriot League team. And then next Wednesday against Peak to Peak. And on Thursday, they will take on Prospect Ridge Academy. Last year, the Eagles, a 10-10 team, were eliminated in the first round of district against Strasburg. They'll face off against the Indians in Strasburg on the 17th to open up 3A Patriot League play here in 2023. Baldwin has it up top to Carter, right of center. Right wing three for Reeves. That one comes up short off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and Zwern has the defensive rebound. Tigers up the floor, final 2:50. Diorio left wing, jump stop, puts up the 14-foot floater, comes up short. Zwern the offensive rebound and puts it in for the right side. Tough angle there, didn't matter. Zwern's got 3 points tonight, along with 4 rebounds. It's 50-17 Tigers. Sterling, of course, here at home will take on Highland on Friday night. We'll be with the ladies at 6 o'clock in Alt. Tynan left elbow, hands it off inside to Freevert. It's worked around the arc, right wing to Baldwin. Off a pass from Carter. Baldwin drives inside, pass across the lane from 13 feet. Middle block's no good for Tynan. And Josiah Willie using the big body to grab in another rebound. His first of the night. Diorio, left side baseline, drives in on the low blocks, able to drop it in with a little teardrop, and the freshman has his first points tonight. 52-17, final 2 minutes of the ball game. Tigers up by 35. As it's been a 47-10 run for the Tigers since late in the first quarter. After a slow start, doing enough here, and defensively have been terrific. Although the Eagles have held a lot of possession, just haven't put up a lot of shots. Baldwin, right wing, no good for 3. Willie tries to tip out the rebound, but it's Carter that grabs it. Pass to the low right blocks, and it's tipped out by Brennan Welsh, denying Freevert a chance at a layup. Torjon back in. And Dylan Browning will check in for the first time, the sophomore at 5'8", and fellow sophomore at 5'8", number 31, Logan Scavarda in for the Tigers, as they continue to empty out the bench. So everybody dressed, seeing the floor tonight for Sterling, as Diorio checks out. Right wing 3 for Baldwin. That one off the back of the iron, no good. Zwern, the defensive rebound, then tried to lob it full court to Browning, and it's stolen by Reeves in the Eagles' backcourt. Final 69 seconds of the contest. Carter feeds inside to Freevert, out on the corner to Torjon. Back up top, Baldwin for 3, that off the back of the rim, long rebound, and Scavarda has it in the corner, and a nice move to get out of the trap there and bring it up the floor. Bounce pass to Zwern, and then Welsh, the runner, no good from the left side, gets his own shot missed, second chance, no good, and Zwern puts it in for 2 more. Zwern with 5 points, 6 rebounds, 54-17, final 35 seconds. So Liberty Common will drop their 4th in a row and try to get back on track and hopefully get healthy before Friday's matchup against Berthoud. As it's out up top with Torjon. Pass right wing to Baldwin, final 15 seconds. Pass into the right corner. Torjon will put up the 3, and that one off the front of the rim, no good. Eagles, the good looks they've had just haven't fallen. Scavarda across midcourt, and he traveled with it. But that'll end it, as it is running clock with a 35-point lead. And the Tigers win 54-17. Wasn't the prettiest basketball, but they pitched a shutout in the 4th